Big win to kick off the homestand. How did you assess the game overall?
I think it was pretty good for the most part. We were able to generate some good offense, especially second half of the second. That was really good. Just generating over and over again, line after line of really gaining momentum for our team. We were able to get a couple in the second and give us a little cushion, and we did a better job today of closing it out. Obviously, getting the one up late was not great, but a better effort from us down the stretch to close out a game.
Going back to the Ottawa game and again tonight, both units on the power play have capitalized. What has been clicking so well on the man advantage?
Well, I mean, it's been a pretty big rotating group for most of the year, so just starting to get used to who the guys we're playing with, and the units are pretty set for the most part, and we're doing a great job of finding lanes and having opportunities. Obviously the second unit doesn't get a lot of time, but we're just finding ways to get pucks to the net and make it more difficult, and at the end of the day, if we score, it's great, but we're trying to create momentum for our team as well, and we were able to do that.
Nathan MacKinnon is on a 22 home point streak. How did the top of the lineup and Nathan MacKinnon impact this game specifically? Yeah,
I think our top two lines are so fast. They play the game so fast. They put teams on their heels. A team that's on a back-to-back especially, it's going to be hard to keep up with them if they're going. And they were able to get on the forecheck and create some plays. And a lot of times they're creating off entries and all of that as well. But Detroit does a pretty good job of standing at the blue line, and we were able to get pucks behind them and get on the forecheck, which is a weapon for us lately. And when they're able to do that and then retrieve pucks and get them low to high, and we're able to start moving and create room for them, then they get really dangerous.
They came up 44 seconds after they score. I mean, just how big is that for you guys, COL getting that goal and evening things up that quickly?
Well, yeah, it helps. I mean, I think we felt like we had our game, from the get-go. We get an unfortunate penalty and they get a goal off of it. It's going to happen, especially, a power play that's so good as theirs. Obviously, we want to stop them, but it's just about creating momentum off of that and not letting that frustrate us, and we were able to get back to our game right away.
They get that second goal, but thought we did a good job shutting them down.
What's working at home? 10 straight wins here.
I don't know. I think we feel comfortable playing here. Last change helps too. It's a building. It's hard to play for other teams. I remember playing here. It's not fun to come in this building, and it's loud and the altitude and all that stuff. So I think we're taking advantage of our home ice, and it's a good thing.
Nate gets pretty much an open net goal off of your shot, just a deflection over it. Is that just hard work leads to good luck?
Yeah. Sometimes you make the great play and it doesn't really go in. Sometimes you get some of those. So, just keep working at it. You're going to get those bounces once in a while, and he didn't miss his spot. He kind of hit top shelf there.
That was probably one of the weirdest, dumb bad luck shifts he's had. I can imagine he was probably a little exasperated.
He looked a little bit exasperated. I don't know. So, it wasn't our best power play. We had some looks, but we were losing the puck and kind of had two kind of mid breakaways, and it's just nice to finish off the power play with a goal. And sometimes they're not pretty, and it's not a perfect execution. It just wasn't.
Jared Bednar tinker with the top six a little bit, and now you're up with Nichushkin and MacKinnon. What made the top six so dangerous tonight?
I think we just rolled them over. We're just playing our game as a team. Obviously, Val had a great start to that game. He was playing like we know he always plays. Even that Nelly line had a lot of chances. They didn't really capitalize, but they played really well too. So not only the top six, I think all four lines played well tonight.
How do I put it? You've had a couple games, like the Toronto game, the Ottawa game, where you really dominated the other team. Yeah. Was this just sort of like a professional,
it was like a weird game. It was kind of a buckfest a little bit. There wasn't much going on. Two teams were playing pretty tight. They're on their back-to-back. You're trying to keep it simple, and sometimes you don't have your legs on the other side, so you're playing very simple, like I said. And I thought just like you said, it was a professional game, a pro game, where we just kind of played our game, didn't really try to create that many chances. We played the game that was in front of us, and it worked out.